Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Scorpio for the month of February, including late January 2023. So we are in the sign of Aquarius, so the element is air. Lots of mental acuity going on, lots of mental energy going on this month, lots of, maybe think the wind blowing this way and then blowing that way, very sort of, can be a bit unstable. So you are in your fourth house, Scorpio, which is the house of home. So all things to do with the home, the house, what's going on, you're planning, what are you planning for your home, renovations, whatever, just giving it a new look, refreshing, being at home, the family as well. The family is very important in this 4 weeks. So the energy around is the King of Swords. So he is clarity in itself. It is a male icon. This might be somebody in your family as well. But he's very much, he's a guy with the gift of the gab, really. He's like the lawyer. He's the one who can spin things any way he wants. You've got to be careful with him because he's very clever with words. He's a word warrior, this man. So we'll see what he's doing in here. But we have clarity with him, which is positive. We have sort of, and once again, I always say about this, look at the image of the armour on this guy. Why is he wearing such armour? I mean, it's summer down here in Australia. Why on earth would you be traipsing around wearing all that in the heat? Okay. So, where you are right now. Big change coming in. Somebody's leaving, travelling, energy really stepping up. Could be a family member that's going somewhere, travelling somewhere, going away, a younger male sort of person here. Very much this, or it could be somebody that's come into your life, Scorpio, out of nowhere really, but they're not around for long, but long enough to make a bit of an impact and sort of, you know, fluff things up a bit, sort of really. He's fast lane driver, this one. He is very, very fast in his movements. Very much a fire sign. So what's influenced him to come in, or that energy particularly? It could be this person, or once again it could be just the energy it's surrounding. That is influenced by the Magician. So the Magician is the spirit messenger. So he comes in, he reminds us that the power comes through us. It doesn't come from us. We use the power that comes through. So he's all about, you know, new beginnings, new journeys of things as well. He's about great potential and also 50% potential, 50% risk, this guy. Mercury is the ruler of this Magician, so it's very much about thought. It's about getting things done. It's very speedy, a very speedy sort of energy as well around the home. So it could be all sorts of projects about to be launched, etc. But as long as you always remember with the Magician about the power coming through us and potential and risk. And no journey is without those two. So, let's see what was going on in December, January for you, Scorpio. Justice, karma, very much karmic events happening. So whatever seeds you sowed. The seeds that were sown have now come back to sort of either their weeds or their flowers, depending on energy in and energy out, but very, very much karmic side. This might go back to sort of September time as well, September, October, something happening there, a very karmic event that's sort of still hanging around you, very much hanging around you. But, you know, once again, it's that balance, a balancing card. This is the card for the Libran, so it's all about keeping that balance or constantly trying to maintain the balance. Okay, recent influences. And we have the karmic debt. Karmic debt has been cleared. So all this karma that was up here hanging around, I feel like here you have cleared it. You've paid that debt back to people that you had debt with, or situations you had debt with. Now that is paid off. This could be to do, obviously we're talking home and family, because this is the house you're in at the moment. So it's all centered around that kind of, that's the focus. Nevertheless, the best part about the judgment card is the karmic debt has been paid. So you can strike that off the list. It's also new beginnings, a fresh new slate, a new start. So that's lovely as well. So we've got 3 big cards here in the spiritual realm. So it looks to be quite an interesting month. The lesson you'll be learning. Expect the unexpected. Another fast-moving energy here, young male energy here, which is very much comes in, disrupts things and then leaves. So he's always on the move. He's a bit like his cousin here, the Knight of Wands. This one is even more disruptive. He is the sign of Gemini, so it can be duality. It comes, it goes. There's all sorts of things, but usually with this one, the main theme of this is expect the unexpected, because it's very karmic as well, and the debt has been paid. So I leave that up to you, Scorpio, to join those dots. Near future. All beware of jealousy and deceit coming in. Now this could be to yourself, your own deceit, you deceiving yourself. But it's also jealousy arising around you. So just be aware that that kind of energy is coming in around. Could be in family too, in part of the siblings or your children. There's a bit of friction there. There's a bit of things going on, especially if there's young males around. There's often a bit of high competition with those sort of people. Yeah, and a bit of deceit and jealousy as well. I mean, we always get that wherever we go. There's always someone sitting there, you know, with the harbouring feelings of jealousy about us. Okay, closely connected to that, we have what's happening that you're not realising. So let's have a look. The 8 of Wands, things going swimmingly well, no obstacles, things going well. So maybe that's why there's jealousy and deceit around you. There's people, you know, just look at you and say, oh, how come everything seems to just fall into the lap? Everything just goes well. Could be travel as well. Could be someone, a relationship you've just struck up with that just sort of just flows really well without any seeming obstacles whatsoever. So it's a lovely card. So don't forget to refer to that, Scorpio, as the month, you know, goes along. 8 of Wands is one of those really amazing cards that sort of just, where you just feel like, oh, I've arrived for a brief time. And then it changes again, doesn't it? How others see you. Don't give your personal power away whatsoever. And this is the jealousy business as well. And these two sort of younger, more immature males that could be the same age, but their theme is a bit of immaturity and trying to take your power off you. Well, don't give it away. Just say, no, thank you, not today. So that is that. So yes, it can be just, and also with home and family, we can often get a bit of that too. Just people, you know, going to their advantage to get what they want, and you ending up giving in because you're their family and all of that sort of stuff. But still, therein lies the lessons. One must learn to say no, even to family, to keep your own personal power, and then not feel like, oh my God, why did I even agree to that? Okay, what you're feeling positive about. The Empress, the Mother card, the beautiful Mother card. This is really good. In fact, if you are the mother yourself, we're here talking about you. There's abundance, there's things doing well. Yes, of course, everybody in the family adores their mother. But yes, often too, mother gets taken for a ride because it's your mother. So, yeah, we can sort of try and take her power a bit sometimes. We can be a bit deceitful. We can even be jealous of her. But it's a very strong female iconic card as well. And you feel positive about that. But that's no reason why you have to put up with family members that are just trying to sort of get a bit of an advantage for their own outcome, not thinking about the unconditional love of mother. Righty-ho, let's see the final outcome. A bit of exhaustion coming up spiritually, having had too many things coming on, too many things on your plate there, and so then just falling in a bit of a heap as we leave the sign of Aquarius, feeling a bit exhausted from all the stuff that you've been going on. So just remember that you've got a lot of 4 big cards here, Scorpio, so just don't spread yourself too thin this next 4 weeks. Often it is the case too when we're in the air signs. They can be very high energy and very consuming. They can sort of rip your mental energy off you because they sort of blow hot and cold or in and out and very changeable, just like the wind and the element of air. So let's see what your message is. Courage. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Courage is a spiritual strength taking you beyond all fear and resistance to remove internal and external blockages on the path. Thank you very much for listening, Scorpio. I hope you have an interesting month with home and family and all those people in it. Thank you.